I'll give it to the DCL committee member.
Give me some. Put one there, two or three there. Yeah. The circle is.
So only 3 camps.
I'm going to set up.
But the match will start off.
No, I will set up within 5 minutes.
Okay. It'll take 5 minutes for them to assemble.
Actually, there's no broom, but if you both agree to broom in between, I'm okay with that. You guys now decide.
Okay.
Now decide. Please, now decide. Don't see in between.
We'll brew once.
We bring.
Brew once.
After 8 over.
Yes.
After 8 over only. No.
Only in the beginning of the innings.
Okay, we broom only in the beginning
of the
Yes,
innings.
sir.
That's it.
Okay, let's start. Okay, let's have that. Are we ready, Bhuvan bhai?
Bhuvan, are you ready?
Later. Once the toss is done.
What time are we starting? After that, 5 minutes.
Ready, brother? Yeah, let's leave it off.
Let's
Take the tail.
get at it. Okay.
All
Yeah, thanks.
All the best, bro.
let him be, please. And how do I mute? Okay, so is there anything? Okay. All right. Yeah, they're just walking, silly. You don't have to be on guard. Come on. No, stay right here. Stay. Be careful with the stair. There. Be good. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Who won the toss?
Like maybe not live.
What are you looking at?
We are off live.
Is it live?
Are we speaking?
In a live field.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Hey, don't do like that. If that runs,
No, he won't. He
okay,
won't.
the first, watch it out from here is you. Okay. And I can't even save you because I am very scared of dogs.
We're not going. Hey.
See, don't do like that. I'm telling you, that's not a good idea.
Theo.
Could be, it might go.
Okay, sit. Sit, Theo.
Euro kills. All right.
DCL, DPL, right? Detroit Premier League Finals.
T90
T90. Karnataka Royal Challengers versus Chennai Tigers.
Chennai Tigers
Tigers.
won the toss and chose to bat. They're playing back against each other.
This is the second time they're playing each other, right?
Yeah.
So the first time around, who won? It was
Chennai
yeah.
won. I think
They scored 130 plus.
130 plus, and it was a must-win game for them. I think they did well.
They did pretty good then.
Yeah. This is a very interesting game. A lot of
Yeah.
good players.
Who's batting first? Chennai, right?
Now Karnataka Royal
Karnataka
Challengers.
Royal Challengers
Oh no, Chennai is batting.
batting, yeah.
Royal Challengers are bowling.
I don't have the scorecard in front of me, so.
Rina Akil answer. No update madilla.
Is it on? Okay. So good total here is what? 15 overs, 90, 100?
I think with the batting lineup what Royal Challengers has, batting second, Chennai should be looking somewhere 120, 130 plus.
Yeah.
And chasing under lights could get tricky. It's cold.
Ball won't travel as much either.
Yeah.
So 100 plus is probably a good total.
Yep. 100 plus is what they will be looking at. But I think coming back to the previous game, Royal Challengers losing to them, they would have that in their mind. So
That's true.
70,
probably,
80 is what they will be trying to defend. And they have a good bowling unit. So final pressure, maybe 80, 90 is also a tricky score to chase. But you never know. This is a shorter format, smaller boundaries. So
that makes a big difference. Smaller boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Anything cleared, anything on the fuller length, upish hit is a 6 most likely.
Yeah.
With the guys, with the way these guys play. So it's going to be interesting to see what a good total could be. I think 100 should be good, but it remains to be seen.
Yeah. Team warming up, trying to set the field. A lot of discussion going on in between. Some final adjustments to the pitch and the crease. So Pradeep bhai, who's your favorites today?
I think Royal Challengers have a good team. It's pretty loaded. But the fact that they also lost a game against the same team on Monday, we'll see who wants to show up today.
Yeah.
But I think the key is going to be putting good total on board, putting the pressure on Challengers, Bangalore. But Royal Challengers Bangalore also have a pretty good team. Looks like they're loaded with their bowling attack.
Yep. It's quite different from the last game I was here watching them. They were lacking, or they didn't have their 3-4 important players. They were struggling hard to put in 11 on Monday. I know this is a finals, the attitude is different. I'm pretty sure Chennai would have done their homework well after the last game, knowing this guy's strength. So very interesting to see them play 2 games in 3 days.
Yeah, and you see Amit, Hemant, Dinesh Pandeti,
Bangera,
Rohit Pawar, Bangera. It's a pretty good bowling lineup. The question is, can they
pull it off?
Yeah, can they strategically execute and restrict Chennai Tigers to 90 plus or 80 plus?
Yeah, if you see the other team as well, they have a very solid team, bowling unit as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they are a pretty balanced side. They've covered all their areas. Raghu, Narne, Naga. They have a good bowling unit as well. Sharan and Aditya, Arun. This is going to be a cracker of finals.
Yeah. I think the key is going to be how Chennai Tigers can use their spinners. Because I do believe Royal Challengers Bangalore's Achilles heel might be the spin bowling attack.
Yep.
And Tejas is also playing, so he can bowl too.
They have a lot of depth, definitely. I'm not surprised they're choosing batting. Chennai,
Agreed.
finals. So
yeah, you want to set a target and then let them try to chase it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Dinesh Pandeti to start.
Batting Vignesh
and Arun. Yep. Nope. Sit. Sit.
You are built for it, Teja. They're just complaining in the boundary line. Let's get the proceedings going.
Yes, it. Yeah. Sit, bud.
Dinesh to start off. First ball. Ball.
Well, ball fuller length. Defended looking for a single. Good fielding there. Good attacking field. No run.
Yep. That's always a good start. Bowler bowling up
Yeah.
the first ball, trying to see what batsman is trying to do. Oh, that's a good
Dinesh
delivery.
bowling his usual Yorker. Yo, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I have my dog with me who wants to play.
Oh,
A little outside the off stump, beaten by the length and the
slogging.
pace.
Trying to play across.
No damage done.
That's not his usual game. Vignesh not
Yeah.
playing across. That's not his usual. He should do what is best at. Try to put it outside for the two
Yeah.
and get the scoreboard going.
Very well defended.
Excellent
Yorker
start.
length ball.
Excellent start by Dinesh. 4 balls, ball, no runs given yet. And this is a format. It flies away very quick. 15
Yeah.
overs. You never know what happened. Matter of like 5 good deliveries, the
Yeah.
game changes. Again,
Playing across the line. Pulled.
trying to push 2 and gets it comfortably.
Semi-pole drive to the mid-wicket or square leg region for 2 runs. That was a good risk-taking shot. 2 runs out of this over.
How would
so
you
far.
see that playing Dinesh with that pace, playing
Playing
across, sweep,
And there's a full toss.
put away for 2.
To 4 runs off that over. Not a bad over to start.
Trying to attack the stumps, played 3 sweeps,
Yeah.
missed 1, played 2. That's very interesting for a batsman to play straight, very good on straight
Yeah.
batting.
He recognizes that the offside is loaded, right? If you
Yeah.
drive, there is no run there. So he's taking the chance to pull. Amit to start the next over.
Hemant, the captain, trying to move the field to right positions. 5 people inside the circle on the off.
Yeah. And there is long on and deep
mid-
mid-wicket.
They have 2 good fielders in the deep. Ronak is
Dinesh,
good.
Yes.
He can cover good.
And Dinesh is a
Just
tall guy.
Yeah. I think that's very smart because I think shorter boundaries make use of the tall guys
Tall
better.
guys.
So,
Take those half chances, right?
yeah. Amit starts off. Pulled
So
outside.
yeah, stump trying to cut, missing the length, missing the line of the ball.
No. First ball, bowled out a set off. Left along. Amit bowled up, put out on the covers for 2. That was a good shot.
Yep, it was a nice
Easy picking.
drive. That's a typical DCL shot. The batsman getting a little bit of the width, fuller length, going for that cover drive over the fence for 2. And another one outside the off stump.
Oh, that was
Played slightly upish. Catch. Half chance.
Taylor hurried on to attack. That was a good low full toss.
Yes.
Batsman complaining again. The commentators.
Tee up now. Shut up.
He is kicking me.
He wants to play, but he's not gonna play. I know. Come on.
Oh, outside off. Again, a low full toss. It's straight to the covers. No damage done. Pradeep bhai,
Yeah.
looking at the Royal Challengers bowling lineup, whom do you think Chennai would be targeting? I mean,
That's a good question. I don't know. Hemant can be slightly expensive towards the end, but Bangira, Tejas, maybe. I don't know if he's gonna bowl.
this is a long bowling lineup,
Yeah.
right? You have Navdeep as well, who can bowl.
Yes.
And he's very tricky bowler to play. I mean,
I
not an
forgot
easy one.
Navpreet is around too.
Yeah. I mean, you have Dinesh, Hemant, Amit,
Yeah.
Navpreet, Tejas.
Well, they have to take chances.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have to target a specific bowler. I think you play the ball by its merit.
Yeah.
Anything fuller, you just hit it over the long on, long off for a boundary or a 6 maybe. You are going to get the pace from Dinesh, from Hemant, from Amit. The
Make use
question
of it.
is, yeah, exactly, why not take advantage of that pace? But it's very few bowlers who can attack those line and that pace. So, and these guys do have the batting lineup and the depth who can go for those 6s.
Yeah. Hemant, captain, comes
Yeah.
himself into the attack. Third over strategy. 3 different bowlers in the first 3
Well,
overs. Score 8 for 0.
That's a good strategy, I think, because you want to
Don't want batsmen to settle.
try and use 4 bowlers in the first 6 overs.
Oh, that was
That
it.
was pretty close. Vignesh getting away there,
How did that
missing the
miss?
off stump slightly.
Playing all over the place. He completely missed the ball. His head off completely.
He was trying to go over the extra covers for it too.
Yeah. Looked like he was trying to attack him.
Yeah.
I think that's probably 3-0, getting into the third over, just 8 runs
Yeah.
on the board. In a 15-over game, it's not the start anyone would want. They would be looking somewhere about 8 runs and over. So Hemant starting off very decent. First 2 deliveries. Oh, ball shot.
Is that down the leg side or?
No, ball shot pulled edge of the bat. Batsman definitely not looking comfortable.
Jagan.
Trying to get off to the start they wanted.
He poops. Call me, I'll come and get it. Just stay.
2.3
Go.
overs done, 8 runs, no run of the 3 deliveries.
Fuller length. I think it was an inside edge for a single.
Yeah,
I
onto
think
the
he was
middle
trying to
wicket.
go over the extra covers, I believe.
I don't know if it's true, but I feel the ball is a bit holding up.
It's wet too.
It's wet, and that's
dew.
what I feel is taking them time to adjust.
Yeah.
1 run of 4 deliveries, excellent over by Heyman so far. Trying to mix up the pace, bowling fuller, just short, trying to mix up line and length both.
That's a short pitch delivery. He's got a fielder in the
Pull,
mid-wicket.
and
That's
that's the first boundary of the innings.
First boundary. That was a well-hit shot. That's a short ball pulled away by Vignesh for a boundary.
That's a sharp pitch delivery. He's got a pull, and that's
Wow, that's bowled up, and that's
right towards
the commentators for a
commentating
big 6.
That was a good hit by Arun.
Yeah, 11 runs.
Yep.
No runs given the first 3 deliveries, then gone for 11 the next.
The last 3.
Last 3. Trying to experiment a lot, maybe bowling up. Bowling up to Arun is not a good idea at all. So
who's the new bowler? Rohit Pawar. That's another good bowler.
Question for commentators. What is the good length, nice length to bowl so that people, they don't go for sixes. Bowlers don't go for sixes.
You can't, because anything fuller will be driven, shorter will be pulled.
I think
So
for me,
that-
if I'm playing this game, I would ask bowlers to bowl just short, onto the body, where you don't give room for them to free up their arms.
Pitch it short outside the off stump.
Yeah,
You cut it, it's 1.
yeah. The more sensible, I think any captain, I would be telling my team to bowl outside
Short,
of
outside the off
shorter,
stump. Just hit it for a 2, that's it.
Force them.
Force
them to hit to the point, and let the batsman take the risk.
Yeah,
That's a
it too.
good shot for.
That's pretty close.
confused. It was a very good shot over
Looks
the
like the outfield is pretty fast today. They've cut the grass. The outfield is fast.
That's the confusion. I think it's a 2.
I think it's a 2. It went on the other side of the cone, maybe.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's a 2, declared 2. Bowling anything up to these 2 batsmen, I think they're going to capitalize it.
Yeah.
And good.
They're set now. They can see the ball well. They played 3 overs. The score is 19. They're back to 6 runs and over.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty good start in my view. And there was
That's-
another short pitch, a fuller length. It was a slog sweep for a boundary.
Very well hit.
That was a pretty good pickup by Arun.
Vignesh.
Vignesh?
Yeah.
I keep getting them mixed up.
So Vignesh, that's very unusual of Vignesh. I've never seen him do that in the DCL.
Playing across, maybe that's the strategy today.
Yeah. 4 balls on a trot is played sweep, and that's very interesting. And trying to capitalize the power play and
The fielder has been moved now to square leg, deep square leg instead of mid-wicket. Ooh, that's a full toss
was a full toss
outside the off stump.
and off the bat. That saved him, I guess. Could have been a close call.
Yeah.
Fielder blocking the
move now to square leg, deep square leg instead of mid-wicket.
I think as a batting team, I think they would take the start happily because no wickets. That's a
there's nobody
big
there.
6.
That's a huge 6, actually.
That was it outside from outside the off. Vignesh in mood. I think he did the same thing on Monday.
He's using the field placement. They just moved Ronak from deep mid wicket to deep square leg.
Yeah.
And he took that chance of going over the long on for a 6.
Not to mention, he just is coming off 20 deliveries, 40 runs of previous game. That confidence definitely helps.
Short pitch.
Outside the off stump.
Let them go there.
Yeah.
If they try,
That's out.
deep mid wicket.
Yeah.
Into the hand. At least that's how I feel.
Yep.
I think that's how I think they should be thinking. That's 31 of 3.5 overs. Good comeback by the bowler.
Yorker length.
Good comeback,
Defended
well
well.
played by Vignesh. He's seeing the ball well.
Yes.
Oh, he is looking at the ball like a football. That's what I see.
Both of them are seeing the ball well now after playing 3 overs. He's just bored, sitting.
Oh, that's again played across to the boundary.
So Vignesh is taking the chances, going over mid-wicket for a boundary this time. That was a very expensive over by Rohit.
14, 16 runs coming off.
35 for no loss after
27 runs in the last 2 overs.
Oh, that's a cage and he played across to the boundary.
Vignesh taking the charge. Very nicely played smart the first 2 overs. Tried to get settled down. And now 27 runs off the 2 overs.
Yes.
Royal Challengers grouping. To have a quick discussion. What would you think they would be talking about?
This now is, I don't know if they have any spinners, but I think it's time to bring some of the spinners back. I know
Your
it's
spinner
a
standing
chance.
next to you.
Two spinners stand.
Yeah.
Two spinners.
Yeah, well, I'm not part of Karnataka Royal Challengers.
You used to be.
I used to be, not anymore. They've retired me.
You both used to play for Karnataka.
Yeah.
And here comes Hardeep.
Oh, now they bring Navpreet. He can spin,
He can spin.
bowl pace,
Yeah.
mix it up. That's interesting move. 5 different bowlers in the first 5
Oh,
overs.
the power play is done, right?
Yeah.
So that's right. It's a 3-over power play.
How would you see that? 5 different bowlers bowling the first 5 overs.
Oh, it's 4 overs power play. That's right. It's 15-over match.
5th bowler into the attack.
Yeah.
Now Navpreet, can he get the break? What?
I
The Royal
think he
Challengers
can if he bowls smart, because he can bring the ball back in.
That's a quick change in the field. You see the
Yes.
field, 5 fielders outside.
Outside now, yeah. The power play is done, so they recognize that these guys are seeing the ball really well and they're being aggressive. So you have to take a defensive field to prevent those boundaries if you can.
Oh,
That's a short pitch delivery. Probably a little bit slower than he was anticipating.
Yep. Or maybe he tried to hit too hard.
Yeah.
Completely missed out.
That's possible too.
Well, interesting over. We'll see how this can change after the regrouping.
That's a good ball.
Oh, that was
That's
close.
2.
2 runs to the covers.
That's hard to stop in the gap.
And knowing Malik. It's cold. I mean,
I think they need to put somebody by the fence. It looks like Malik is coming back. They can give up. They can afford to give up single there. They can't afford to give up 2s. Wide. That's down the leg.
that was too wide.
Oh, yeah,
I was there
that's way
when
too
they're
wide.
setting up. I feel the wicket is a bit cross.
Yes.
And
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The setup?
And that's what I feel could have an impact for the spinner. They have, I mean, the other team has a spinner, but it's a left-arm spinner, so it might not impact them too much. But
Yeah.
for an off ball, that's a full toss.
That's a 6.
And that's it again outside the park for a beautiful
Even
six.
though there is a fielder there, the ball is way past the boundary line. That's a full toss, picked off nicely by Arun.
Yeah, I mean, the other team has a spinner, but it's a left-arm spinner, so it might not impact them too much. But
That's
Florida
them. This is turning out to be another expensive over as well. 10
8
so
runs.
far. 10.
Oh, 9. Oh, whatever. Extra.
There was an extra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, then it should be more.
Okay, that's 2 and
11
2,
runs.
4. A boundary for 8, 9. Should think it's 10. I'm not. Either way, it's an expensive
It's
over.
an expensive over, yeah. You see, the last 3 overs, 38 runs gone in 17 deliveries.
Yeah.
Refreshments.
I'm good, thank you. No run off that last ball. Dot balls are good.
One more to go.
Beaten by the pace.
That's
It
a
looks
swing
like there's an
and
edge.
that's gone.
And Arun is walking. That's a good wicket. The breakthrough that they were looking for,
Yes.
and they got it in the last ball.
And they got the set batsman out. That's very
Yes.
important too. So
Sorry, that was a 6, not a boundary. So 46.
5 overs for the loss of 1 wicket
beaten by the pace. That's a
Looks
swing,
like
and
coming.
that's gone.
to the middle.
And Arun
Prasanna.
Prasanna. He can
Prasanna
hit
Manikal
too.
Whale, yeah. The more hard part is to stand outside in the cold.
Yes. It is chilly outside today.
Anyone who's planning to come, look at the game, make sure you cover up.
You get your jackets on before you come out. It's 60 degrees right now.
Dinesh coming back into the attack.
I think it's the right time to bring Dinesh back since he bowled only 1 over. It might be a good time to bring Amit back too to get another wicket here.
I think that's the breakthrough they should be really
Yeah.
looking for.
11 runs off the last over. They have food. That's why. He's food guy. Yeah, sit.
That's
That's
again
another
sweep.
There's a straight to the fielder. That's a single.
1 run.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, come on, sit. Good boy. Be careful. No, they don't bag. That you can't eat. Nope. No bagging.
No, Dada. No.
It's not good for you, bud. Fuller land defended well. Yeah. No run. Dot balls are good. Puts the pressure on the batsman.
I feel Dinesh is keeping it very simple. Onto
Yeah.
the storm.
That's
both
all.
good leg.
Yeah. And he's using his pace nicely too.
Yeah.
Because if you try to go after him, you're going to miss the ball. And there's the Yorker length. That's a single.
To the long on. Very good bowling by Dinesh.
Adushar Ali. Samosa. No. Sit. Sit. Sit.
Wow, that's high up in the air.
Good shot
That's
outside
a
the
six.
boundary. That's a 6. That's using the pace of Dinesh's pace against him. That was a good pickup.
No mistake of the bowlers.
Yeah.
That's a good pick by Vignesh. Classy hit, just
Yes.
using the pace.
Wow,
And that save is
that's
high up in the
high
air.
up in the
Yeah,
air.
over the
Good
fence.
shot. That's outside the
On to the leg stump.
Sit.
Guided on for a single. I think that's a good strategy. Started off slow, and now they're just trying to get 8 runs, 9 runs, and over. Playing smart, putting one for a boundary. Oh, that was a good
good
swing
pickup.
on the square leg
I think that's a
for 2 runs.
That's a 2.
That was a very risky shot. I mean, I would think twice to play that when you come into bat. That was a very.
That was his first ball, or?
No, I think third ball. And swinging across to Dinesh, that gives them confidence.
Yes. Oh, Dio. Stop. You ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ.
Now right back into the attack. Definitely looking for the wickets here, the Royal Challengers. That was a slow catcher. That was the keeper claiming for the wicket, and it's given not out. Putting too much pressure on the umpire.
That was a slow catcher.
That shows desperation for the wickets from the Royal Challengers. Now Prit bowling smartly, cutting down the pace. Catcher 57 for 1. 6 overs. That's an interesting appeal. Ball outside, off. Vignesh trying to swing. Over covers, missed it completely. Now Prit trying to mix up. He's a smart cricketer. Ball's full, Yorker outside off, misses it. That's the very good line and length to bowl in the shorter format. Dot balls are gold. They know it. Nice bowling, good bowling. Vignesh completely losing it. Just trying to swing. Small discussion between the batsmen. I think the communication should definitely be, don't try too hard, try to get singles. Singles matters a lot. Good shot to the long off for a single. Play to the merit of the ball. Simple. And a bowler is bowling good. Play to the medic. Try to get off the strike. Swing, blind swing. Outside the off delivery. Just one run. Just one run. One run of that over. Ahmed back into the attack. Hardeep bhai, what was the discussion? 4 overs.
We didn't discuss anything at the moment. In the huddle, we discussed that they did this to us last time when we tried to ball so many slot balls. They were able to convert them to boundaries, and I think Vicky was able to do that today as well. And somehow he has helmet on from last 2 games or whatever from this, and he was able to bend down on pacers and without getting.
I mean, maybe that's the
hitting his face.
confidence is getting wearing helmet. That's what I feel, because I'm not used to see Vignesh play that.
I agree, and I asked him. He gave me a BS reason that my head was tilting up, so helmet is giving me weight.
Interesting. We'll have to definitely catch up with that reason after the game. That's hit straight to mid wicket and dropped. That's unusual for Tejas. He is a very good deep fielder. Has taken excellent catches in the past. That was a chance. Into the hands. Could that be a costly one? The game will decide that. Just got 1 run. Seems is hurt. Maybe he slipped. Seems hurt. That's a break. That's very unusual to see Tejas dropping. He's a good fielder in Michigan. I think it's flipped. Could that be costly, Hardeep bhai?
I think so. Yeah. In the final game, you have to take all the catches, especially for a set batsman.
Yep.
I felt like he was running too hard, and then his shoe doesn't have grip, possibly making him fall before the ball even hit his hand.
Yeah, lost his balance, got hurt. Walking off the field now. So what's the target you guys would be looking to chase?
Whatever they give us, we'll chase it.
That's the confidence, but what's the plan?
Close to 60. So I'm assuming triple figures is on the board, definitely. How close to 100 we can stop him is the question.
Yep. Fielder change. Now Tejas off the field. KK coming in as a keeper. Kuldeep moving in to field and mid wicket. A lot of changes. That was a good break in between. 59 for 1. Ahmed into a second over. I think he would definitely be looking for a wicket. That's the only way, like I said, getting wicket can keep them under 100. Ball outside off, swinging and missed it completely. The trick I see Chennai Tigers missing is to play that singles. Dot balls are precious. You hit a 6 and play 5 dot balls will not help the team. Swing again and falls short of the fielder. Long off, long on. Trying to run for the catch. Just short. Not timed very well. That was from top of the bat. Full toss. Easily put for a 2 over covers. That's sensible cricket. Get single of every delivery. Target the loose ball for a 2 or a boundary. Get that 8 runs consistently. That's what a set batsman should be thinking rather than just boundaries. It's a final. Make sure you get over 100. Put the pressure on the other team. Outside off again and locked to short mid wicket. So far, very good over, 4 runs coming in that over so far. Wow, that's an easy catch straight into the hands, lower off cutter onto the body. Vignesh should have tried to hit that over the park. Probably couldn't time it well. Straight into the hands of the safest fielder on the ground,
That's an easy catch straight.
Catch the wicket of the last delivery of the over. That's the pressure. When you don't get consistent singles, that's what happens. Vignesh departs, scoring 34 of 31 deliveries with 2 4s and 2 6s. Now Prit back into the attack for his last over. His ball very decent. Gave 8 runs in his first over, 4 runs in the second. Got the important breakthrough. Now time to wrap it up with a good 6 balls. It is cold, freezing out here. Ball shot, and that's easy take for Hardeep, straight into the hands. That was a short ball, should have been hit outside the park. Timed it straight to Hardeep on long off. 2 new batsmen now. Prasanna was not looking comfortable. That brings them to new batsman. Saran Raj wasn't played a single delivery. Manoj Prabhakar comes into the middle. He can score big chill. Two balls, 2 wickets. That could be the change what Royal Challengers want to keep them under 100. Halfway through the innings, 62 for 3. That was a slow cutter by Navpred for a quick single. That's what you should be doing as a batsman when you come in. Try to settle down, play a couple of deliveries, get singles. Now Prit is pulling good. This is his 3rd over. Last 4 deliveries left for him. Can he get a wicket? Oh, that's bowled outside of an excellent 2 runs to the covers. Very beautifully put out. Was good. 1 run to the point. That's sensible. Now they have to rebuild the partnership. They have 6 overs to go after this. Just getting 6 runs and over will go over 100. And that's sensible way of batting. Very well bowled Yorker. Very well played by Manoj. Another delivery try to York. Careful on the bat for a single. Played too long off. .67 for 3 at the end of 9 overs. 6 overs to go. Hemant coming himself into the attack now. First had a very expensive over. He can pull it back. I mean, there was 2 wickets back to back, 2 new batsmen into the crease. It's a good time to bring himself back and try to bowl the dots, keep the pressure ticking. Bowled outside off and was a quick single. Close chance. Risky run to take. Oh, how did that miss? That was so close, kept low. That's the DCL delivery for you. Ball just short. Batsman expecting it to come up. Kept low and missed off stump by inches. Good fuller delivery for a single. Too long off. Royal challengers have managed to cut down the boundaries after the 2 wickets. 2 set batsmen back into the dugout, and that has kept the scoring rate low for Chennai Tigers. That was hit straight back to the field bowler. Tipped his hand and took a quick single. Cut down the pace and to the stumps bowl. Sharan blindly swinging it. There's no control to play that shot. Just swinging. Wickets back to back. Good pressure back on Chennai Tigers. They will be trying to play sensibly and try to get over 100 first. That should be the talk. in the dugout. Four down, 70 for 4, 9.5. Good over by Hemant, 3 runs and a wicket in this over so far. Can he get another one? New batsman Sanjay Elangovan into the crease. He's another man I think definitely Royal Challengers will be looking into. He's a man who can hit sixes. Starts off at a good defense and a dot ball to end the over. 10 over, 70 for 4. The run rate has gone down. There were 6 overs, 56 for 1, and now it's 70 for 4. 10 overs. Amit coming back to his last over. He got 1 wicket last over, so just getting with the momentum, trying to get more wickets, put more pressure back on Chennai Tigers. To Sanjay. I thought there was something. No pale animated reactions from Hemant. Amit having an excellent spell into the third over, just giving 9 runs and 1 wicket taken so far. Ball outside of Yorker, straight to mid-wicket. That's an excellent comeback by Royal Challengers after the first 6 overs. Chennai Tigers would have been looking themselves about 90 when with the start they got. They know this is the last over of Amit, one of their important bowler. So maybe trying to play him off, get to the last 4 overs, target the bowlers. Now Preet is done. Amit into his third over. That's 2 outside off. She covers. Sanjay, I think he's a very sensible player himself, reads his game well. He knows this is the last over of Amit. And their 5th bowler has bowled only 1 over so far. Hemant has 1, Dinesh has 1. So it would definitely be on his mind. Rohit has 2 more, but he was very expensive the first over. They should be definitely thinking, maybe Hemant would be definitely thinking about it. Whom to bowl, they still have a lot in their lineup who can bowl. Praveen can bowl, Tejas can bowl, Kuldeep can bowl. They have good strength. That's a very interesting move. Trying to bowl Dinesh off. Is that what it is going to be? Discussion between the captain and the two bowlers. Is it Rohit? Or would they go for the new bowler? Rohit back into the attack, I believe. Yes, he is back into the attack. Rohit Power gave away 16 runs of his first over, 162 boundaries, and 1-2 in that over. Hemant backing his bowler. Starts off well to the off stump. Swung for a single to deep mid wicket. Oh, that's bowled up and straight into the hands of Praveen Bangera. That was not timed at all. Tried to place and safely into the hands.
Oh, that's bowled up and straight into the hands.
One more wicket down. 75 for 5. Aditya walks into bat. Chennai struggling.
Oh, that's bowled up and straight into the.
Can they build?
And
Put a good show towards the end of the inning, Chennai Tigers. Very good over so far by Rohit. Oh, that's a very good delivery. How did that miss the top of off stump? Found its way through the legs, through the bat, and safely into the keeper hands. Rohit is bowling an excellent over so far and a good 12th over, trying to pull all well. Single Chigali off the edge. Two runs so far of the 5 deliveries. Definitely missing the trick here. Chennai Tigers not getting singles consistently could hurt them. And that's straight and outside for a 6. Not a very well timed shot. Was trying to play towards mid wicket, probably off the edge and straight.
Could hurt them.
for a 6 in the long
And
off.
that's
High up in the air for a very long time.
I lost the clip. No, sit. Yeah, sit. He doesn't have the food. Sit down. What did he eat, by the way?
Good last over, I think Rohit bowled very well. That was the chance which Chennai had to take to accelerate the score.
He doesn't have any food. Come on, sit down. You don't want to eat food. Come on.
12 overs, 82 for 5, 3 overs remaining in the innings.
Thank you. You sit. Sit. He doesn't have any food.
Hemant into his last over.
He doesn't have any food now.
Starts with a foot toss, and that's out of the park for a 6.
Yeah. He doesn't have any food. He doesn't have anything, Sally. He's got a clip, it's not food.
Starts with a full toss on the leg stick. Another one and dropped on long on. Those cannot be dropped. Aditya trying to swing. With 5 wickets remaining, last 3 overs to go. I think that's what they should be doing to get over to a good score. That's a drop. Costly drop. Could be costly drop. And that's a very good 6. It's straight to long off. He can do the magic. Sanjay
That's a drop.
can
Costly drop.
be the
Could be
game.
costly drop. And that's a very good 6. It's
Bowling
straight.
full to the slot.
Stick.
Punishers hit for him. Huge 6. Three balls, 2 sixes. Good comeback. That's the length what he should be bowling consistently. Not try anything different. Vary the pace, bowl the channel, or bowl that length, and let the batsman do the mistake. Two more deliveries to go. Balls outside for a wide. Pressure to keep the dots going. 96 for 5. Another wide and keeper misses it for 2 runs. 3 runs for nothing. That's a declared wide.
He's food did
That's turning out to be an expensive over. 14 runs of 4 deliveries. 14, no, 17 I guess, with that 3 runs to come. 17 runs of the 4 deliveries. Expensive.
Sit.
Over
You got
99 on the board.
ಊಟ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ Sit.
Sanjay plays that on to mid wicket. That brings up their 100
No.
for 5 wickets.
No. Sit.
12 into 13th over.
What?
2 more overs to go after
What?
this.
What, silly?
Aditya back into the
I gotta get all the
Strike.
crap out now.
sensible,
That's it.
sensibly
Sit
played
down.
by Aditya.
Michelle.
Good 18 runs off the 13th over. 2 more overs to go. I think 1 from Rohit, 1 from Dinesh is what the Royal Challengers should be going with. They bring back Dinesh, who's had an excellent spell.
What's that? You slobber. You slobber. Sit down. Yo. Come on, sit. You sit down. Come on. Yo.
13 overs, 100 for 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at me.
Two more overs, longer discussions.
What?
Royal Challengers should be talking
Yeah.
to finish off with
Look at me.
a decent 2 overs.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Dinesh took the pole with all his experience. The last over of his spell. Starts off on the leg side with a wide.
Que deixaram pelas horas.
Oh, balled up, and that's a huge 6 by Sanjay to the fence. 285, 300 meters, 6.
Oh, balled up, and that's a huge 6 by.
Seven runs off the ball. Very well ball. Very well played by Sanjay. He is definitely looking to swing everything outside the park now.
Yeah. Dubey, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮೆಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೊಡೋ.
That was a good shot straight back through the bowler to long off. That was very well hit. And then that's 1 run straight to
What's the matter? What are you looking
long
at?
off.
Either you're seeing.
Definitely losing the trick, I guess.
Yeah.
Bowling straight to the stumps.
Yeah.
Fuller is not a good thing at this point. Can be dangerous, or there can be an impact.
Wait. Sit. Thank you. Hold on.
The trick should be bowled shorter, slower. Bowling awful to a single. That's a good way. Chen runs coming of this over so far. Chennai should be happy with how they have pulled back after the wickets. Dot ball at the right time. Last over. Remaining 110 for 5. Okay. 14 overs, 110 for 5. Chennai pulling off back into the game. Sanjay, 15 deliveries, 25 runs, 3 huge sixes. Going at a good strike rate. On the strike now. The discussion should be not to bowl under the bat. Oh, that's a good delivery. Onto the legs. Dot ball, the first delivery. Sanjay definitely trying to swing at every ball. Lasto swings blindly and misses off it completely. Good bowling by Rohit. Really doing the right thing. Keeping it outside off. Bowling it just short. Not giving anything under the bat. That's full toss. That's outside for a 6. To the cow corner. Full toss of the last over. Maybe trying
That's
for a New
full
Yorker. Misses
toss.
the length completely.
That's outside for a...
Easy picking for Sanjay. 3 more deliveries to go. Can he get that outside the park? Swings, short ball for a single to mid-wicket. Quick single. $117 for 5. It's straight and for a boundary. It's straight onto. It's straight onto behind the umpire for a boundary. 121 for 5. Can Chennai finish off with the 6? Just swings for, could be 2. Misfield in the deep. Easily taken for 2. 123 of the 15 overs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the end of 15 overs. 124 target for Royal Challengers.
Highest ever in any T90 finals.
Highest total in DPL T90 for all the seasons in the final. Cracker of a game so far. Now, can Royal Challengers pull this 124?
ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷದ್ದೇ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಾಂಗ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೋದ ಸರಿ ಅದು ವರಾರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇದು ಸೇಮ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಸೊ ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಸರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ರೀ ಸರ್. Just talk something about the game. Yeah, it's good so far. That you can I don't want to play that.
ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Theo, be good. Did you say hi to Nishant?
Hi, buddy.
The Beagle wants to come here and play. You sit.
That's it. 124.
124. So Karnataka Royal Challengers have a task on hand. Narne bowling a pretty good line and length outside the off stump. Missing the line of the ball.
Maulik, Vamsi to start the innings for Royal Challengers. Nane starts off with a very good two deliveries. That should have been a single, denied by the non-striker. Bowled up, straight hit for a boundary to the long off. That's something what bowlers should definitely be thinking about after the first innings. Anything bowled up under the bat is punished. Was punished and it's going to be punished. This is a game, shorter format, 15 overs. Batsman is trying to hit every single delivery outside the park, chasing 124 in the final. Definitely needs a good start. Fielder now moved to long off and square, long on. Very well bowled. I think slightly moved out. Played to the point.
Four for no loss after 4 balls. Narne to Malik. Ball just outside the off stump. Malik going for that slot pull. Gets a single. Karnataka Royal Challengers have a task on hand. Target 124, 5 for no loss. Last ball of the over. KK facing Narne. Down the leg side, a good appeal, but the ball's pitching and going down the leg side. No damage done. 5 for no loss after for 1 over.
There is no expression. There is no change of expression. Nammonadrili? Sir, kachidre arda kg
His bite force is 700 psi. It's actually stronger than a lion's bite force. Lions are 650 at Guru Naga to the attack. Bowling left arm over the stumps to Malik. Wide outside the off stump. I think that's the line and length to bowl. That's fine. Yeah, stop it. Just short of good length. Molly going on this back foot, hitting the pad, an appeal, but the ball's pitching outside the leg stump.
Decent over so far.
2 dot balls.
They have an interesting move, I know. Royal Challengers getting Maulik Vamshi to
Yeah.
open the innings.
Power
Yes.
play.
Yeah,
3
power
over,
play.
4 overs. They want to target as many runs as possible. But Guru is bowling a good line and length outside the off stump or keeping it short.
Yeah.
And that's 2.
2 runs shouldn't matter for Chennai Tigers. If they're getting 3 dot balls, giving away 2 runs is always a good thing when chasing 124. So they shouldn't be worried too much, Chennai Tigers, for the 2 runs.
Yeah. At this stage, if they can control those 4s and 6s.
Yes, that's what they should be looking. And very interesting, they have 2 left arm bowlers in
Yes.
their lineup, which could be a thing to negotiate for Royal Challengers.
Yeah.
That's straight into the hands.
Fielder.
Straight to. Then play a lot of left armers in Michigan.
Yes.
And he's one of the good left arm bowlers, Guru Naga, in the DCL circuit. So he is a very smart, thoughtful player.
Oh, it just means he wants to play with you.
He has played with these players for some years now, knows them, what they would do. That's 1 down for Royal Challengers. Chasing 124
Making
into the second over.
the handshake.
7 for 1. That was a very good catch by Manoj Prabhakaran. Brings in Pravin Bangera, who's the top scorer of the league so far.
And he can hit. He can clear boundaries. He can clear boundaries too.
Royal Challengers should be or will be banking a lot on Bangera to get off to a good start and good runs on the board.
Yeah. And he can rotate strikes too. That's important, right? When you're not, if you can score those 1s and 2s, you're going to get those boundaries and 6s.
Yeah.
Because the bowler's going to have to try to do something special.
It's going to be very interesting now to see KK on one side.
Yeah.
Doesn't take too many singles. Is not fond of running.
And Bangera will run all day.
So it's going to be very, very tough spot.
Yes.
Very good over so far by Guru Naga. Just 2 runs given so far.
Very well bowled.
That's
that
an over.
angle. That angle is what is required if you're a left-handed bowler.
Yep. End of 2 overs, 7 for 1, 2 runs, 1 wicket in that over. Great start for Chennai Tigers.
One ಉಳಿಸಿರೋ ಅವ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ
New bowler Manoj into attack. Chennai following the same pattern. Chennai following the same pattern as Royal Challengers, trying 3 different bowlers in the first 3 overs. And I think that's a good thing to experiment the first part of 15-over game, just to see who's your best bowler for the day and whom they can bang when it really matters.
And this guy, I umpired one of the games last week. He bowls round the stumps, I think, usually. Yep, and he does.
I think it's still that.
And he's very deceiving. He bowls slower off breaks or leg breaks, and then he bowls a faster one. So he can confuse the batsman pretty well.
I think they set the right field for Vamsi, long on and
yes, long, deep mid-wicket.
Deep mid-wicket. 3-2 person on the leg inside the circle. Oh, excellent ball. That was probably a cutter.
Yeah, that's a slower one too. And his action is fast, and then it sneaks a faster one in, and he keeps the batsman guessing. So I like his bowling actually.
That's not an easy 1 to 8. If it's going out, slower 1. Definitely a lot to think for Royal Challengers with the start how they've got.
See, that's a lot slower than the first ball, and had KK guessing.
Missing it completely.
And the only shot he has, I mean, he's almost like a left-arm bowler, bowling over the stump, right? The same angle he's getting. So the only chance that the batsman has is to go over the extra cover for 2s.
They should be definitely thinking that smart, because KK is a batsman who likes to hit down the ground, straight onto mid-wicket or on the long on.
Yep.
Bowling that channel would really frustrate KK.
Yeah,
that's a wicket.
That's the faster one. See, this is what I like about this bowler, is he varies the pace and he keeps you guessing.
No clue. KK trying to see how far it
to hit it over the boundary, but he wasn't expecting that faster delivery.
Yep.
Which he got beat by.
Excellent 2 back-to-back overs for Chennai Tigers, getting 2 important crucial wickets. 2 openers back into hut.
Yeah.
Gets 2 new batsmen in. Captain coming himself, trying to take that responsibility to play a longer innings, get them over the line. They have a good deep batting lineup.
Oh yes.
They have
Hardeep,
Ronak, Navpreet,
yeah.
Tejas to come in.
Tejas, exactly.
Kuldeep can hit 2, and they have a good batting lineup. It's just that
I agree. I think instead of KK, Tejas should have come, and that was a very good delivery too. Slower off break.
And he plays to the swing, and he reads the ball.
And he has the shots, right? He can hit it on the offside, he can hit it on the leg side. So that's the type of batsman you need.
Manoj having an excellent over, keeping the channel very tight, consistently outside the off, doing excellent, doing right thing for a 15-over game.
Yeah.
No rooms, nothing on the front.
He's getting that angle, bowling wide of the crease.
Oh, that was a good cut-up pitch. I think it pitched outside the leg and
moved out.
Carried nicely to the keeper.
It was a great over by Manoj.
That's a maiden over.
Maiden wicket too, was it?
Yeah, maiden wicket, yeah. Interesting stage of the match, getting a maiden over.
In power play.
In a power play, yes. Last over of the power play. Definitely should be trying at least 10 runs.
Yes.
Another slow bowler coming in, smart bowler. This could Royal Challengers should be targeting. Vignesh had a good show with the bat. Now back with the ball.
The asking rate is almost 10 per over now, which is a tough task in hand.
So we had.
And it's still okay with the kind of boundaries we have and with the kind of ball we have.
Yeah. I was talking to some of the spectators here in between the games. Mm-hmm. They were rooting Royal Challengers to score in 11-12 overs.
Oh, wow. 120.
120, so...
10 runs and over.
So now that's something they should be thinking, and that's bowled up and starts off with a boundary.
See, this is what Bangira can do, and I think you're right. It should have been Bangira and Tejas who should have opened. It would have been a better combination, I think.
Yeah. And Bangira is a busy player. He doesn't want or doesn't like to stick to the crease, play that dot balls. He likes to get the runs.
Strikes, And he plays positive cricket.
He is a very smart cricketer. And on the given day, I wouldn't be surprised if he finishes off the game.
Yeah. If he can stay there long enough, I think he can. But there has to be somebody on the other end to stay as well.
That's a full toss. Oh.
Almost. Hemant had to rush back.
He slipped.
The ball hit the fence and bounced right back. That was a good call by Bangera to send Heyman back.
That's desperation for runs. Desperation for runs.
Good with him. That's right. Ooh, Bangera going for that slog sweep, getting 2 runs.
To get 2. Is this a trick like what Chennai Tigers maybe is bowling around the storm, trying
They're
to get the
getting
right
that angle,
number
getting
to
that
bowl
angle.
away from the storm, getting back
that
into the
angle.
line?
Yeah. It's
It's
hard
working.
to play across with that pace.
And it's working. And these are not a very fast bowler, so
Yeah.
very tricky pitch, tricky space to hit.
And you have no choice, being a batsman, to play other than in the extra cover area.
Yeah.
That type of line and length. If you try to pull it over long on, you're going to get beat more often than not.
Yeah. And Chennai would really not be thinking if they get 2 runs
Yes.
on the offside.
Exactly.
But, oh, that's a drop.
That could be expensive.
That's a drop. Full toss straight into the hands. Put down.
That's Bangera's catch as well.
It could be a costly one.
It could be a costly one.
Could hurt Tigers. That should have been a sitter. Hemant slogging in to the square leg of the last delivery for a boundary. 2 boundaries in that over. Relief, last over of the power play. Getting 11 runs, which mattered to get them 18 for 2 at the end of the power play. 4 overs. They should be looking for a lot more boundaries, and now the power play is done. Tigers would definitely be spreading out the field, not to give the boundaries. Aditya into the attack. Very interesting. Both the innings, first 5 overs, 5 different bowlers used. A different or a unique strategy to be using. Now we have 4 fielders in the deep. Long off, long on, cow corner and square leg. Would they want to be putting one more? Bangera 7 of 7, Heyman 4 of 4. Both have scored a boundary each. Aditya starts off, and that's an appeal for the stomping. Was a quick reflex from Satish, one of the best keepers in Michigan. Very tight call, and Aditya starting off right on the money, bowling outside off, not giving under the bat. Very thoughtful. Good pressure to put on early. No problems for Chennai. Ball outside off, swung for an edge to a single. They shouldn't be really worrying too much about it. Chennai Tigers, they're keeping it very decent. And in between the innings, I spoke to Vignesh, check the plan. He was just thinking to go out there, keep the bowling very simple and do the basics right. And that's probably what they discussed in the huddle as well. They have good runs to defend. That's what they should be doing. Testing. That's pressure. That can be seen. 20 runs scored, 5th over in progress, 2 wickets down, 124 runs to get.
2 boys, huh?
Bice wide, missed by the keeper under the legs. Those are the things he should be stopping. Not give away easy runs. 4.522 gets off the pressure. 4 runs of the over. Well bowled to the drive for a single to the covers. Overthrow. Oh, that was not the fielding. He stopped it well. Should have holded it. No unnecessary fancy stuff required at this point of the game. 5 overs, 24 for 2. Priyesh coming into the attack. 6th bowler. 6th bowler for Chennai Tigers. I think they have a unit who can bowl bat. All 11 can do the thing, except I think Satish was keeper. But very interesting move. 5 bowlers who did a very decent job. Why try a 6th bowler? Maybe to get the breakthrough or get the wickets crumbling. A bit confusion in there. Not a wide finally. Too much of talks. Too much discussion in between for a wide. I don't think so. It was a wide. It clipped off his thighs. Whoa, that's a chance, and that's taken. Hemant departs for 5 runs of 7 deliveries. Priyesh into the attack, gets a wicket. The most prized wicket, captain himself. Ronak coming into the middle. They should be talking about building a partnership now and then try to accelerate towards the end of the innings. Good stop by Priyesh and Chennai Tigers. Keeping the pressure on. Royal Challengers not letting them get off to a good start. Ronak in the middle. Oh, that was chipped up. No runs, no damage. Excellent over so far by Priyesh. No runs given. Amazing over. 1 ball to go. No runs of this over so far. Pressure building for Royal Challengers or Karnataka Royal Challengers. 1 run should have stopped in the mid wicket. One run off the 6th over. 25 for 3. 99 runs required of 9 overs.
That's what, 10 runs an over?
11. Aditya back into the attack for his second over.
And the over and score pressure slowly creeping up to Karnataka Royal Challengers. There's no breathing space or time to build the innings in such a short format.
Two runs of the first ball. Aditya trying, bowling very smartly outside the off, keeping it to that wide channel, asking or forcing batsmen to just play outside off, not trying to slog. Very disciplined bowling so far by Chennai Tigers. Oh, it's straight to long on for a single. Could have been a half chance or a catch chance. Good change, slower delivery outside off, dipping down the batsman.
That was a very well executed slow ball.
One run to covers, misfielded by Priyesh. Too many dot balls in Royal Challengers innings, way under the run rate required. They should be thinking about not letting the run rate go up to 12 and over. At this point, just dealing with 3-4 runs and over. Someone has to take chances. I think that's probably going to be Ronak. Maybe that's the plan for him to go. Bangera to stay till the end. Bangera can accelerate his strike rate at any given point. That should be the plan for the Royal Challengers. Well bowled for a single.
Karnataka Royal Challengers just dealing with singles when the required rate is way high.
Current run rate 4.43, required 11.63. That's going up every over. Who's going to bowl? Priyesh back into the attack. Seven overs 31. 7 overs 31 for 3. Almost halfway mark in the innings. Lot of runs to get. For Royal Challengers. They should be thinking to accelerate. Final. Bangera puts it out for 2. Chennai having a very disciplined bowling. Not too many fancy names in the team, but they are doing the right thing, bowling in the right channels, outside off, keeping it consistently there. not trying anything else. That's ball shot and punished for a 6 on the square leg. That's probably the first 6 of Royal Challengers innings. And Bangera, the most reliable batsman of Royal Challengers and the highest run scorer of the tournament. Another 2. Bangera targeting this bowler. 10 runs already of first 3 deliveries. Priyesh trying to stick to that line, doing the plan. He is one man who can change the game quickly. Tigers know that they would be definitely looking for the wicket. Another swing, and that's a good field in the deep by Manoj. Now swinging every ball. Dropping down another fielder in the deep. Now 5 fielders in the deep, 4 on the leg, 1 on the off. Good move, knowing that they're just going to slog for runs. 2 runs. Runs of this over so far. Can they finish off with a 6 to make it 19? Misses it. Tries to slog from outside off, misses it, and finishes off with a dot. 44. Eight overs, 44 for 3, 7 overs, 80 runs required. 11.43 required or run rate. I have my other commentator here, Bhuvan, checking the scorecard. Chennai Tigers have their main bowlers still left. 2 from Naga, 2 from Narne, 2 from Manoj, 6 overs.
The last over was a little expensive. Priyesh gave away 13 runs. Immediately the captain goes back to his prime bowler. Guru Naga is gonna start off again on his second over.
Guru to Bangera. They need to get 10 runs every over. Pressure. Balled outside off stump for a dot. Swinging for a boundary, misses it. That's always a pressure scoring 120 or 100 runs.
At this point, Karnataka Royal Challengers need at least 1 boundary per over, and they have to score off every ball, be it single, double, but they definitely need a boundary in each over to match up to the required rate.
That's a tricky shot. Should have been a single, but into the gap through the fence for a 2-run. Unfortunate for Tigers, but very well bowled. Naga keeping that channel tight.
The advantage for a left-hander is, for a right-hander, the ball always goes away and it's always aimed outside off. Scoring off that ball on the leg side is...
That's onto the legs.
Oh.
Out by Bangera. Very clean.
That was not the ball I was describing about, but good result for Karnataka Royal Challengers.
Bowling on the legs is a crime to Bangera.
Especially in this short format, with the boundaries being, 185 yards?
180.
180 yards.
Very well. Very good comeback. Chance of a run out on the 9th striker end. Unwanted risk taken. That's throwing away your wicket. That was not there to be run. Waste of a wicket. Ronak goes for 7 of 9 deliveries. Hardeep.
I think it was more of desperation to keep the scoreboard ticking that made the batsmen take their unnecessary risk.
So brings Hardeep into the crease. He can hit big. Oh, that's...
And another swing, and the ball is just missed going to the 2 runs.
Set off. Pressure taking, wickets crumbling.
I think the strategy should have been, after a boundary, you would get a couple of runs, keep it ticking. Instead, oh, Bangera.
That's the prize to wicket.
You can see it from the reaction and the celebration of Chennai Tigers, how crucial that wicket was.
That's a big, big wicket.
It's the man in form,
required.
Praveen Bangera.
They don't mind the 6. They got the wicket. They got 2 set batsmen back to hut at the wrong, probably the wrong time of the innings. Brings back Tejas. From the team, I always felt Tejas should have batted opening, scoring, or seeing at the target. Now the important phase. They have to rebuild, they have to score quick. Still 11 runs required of every over to get to the boundary. Manoj back into the attack to Hardeep. Hardeep can hit big too. Let's see, Manoj had a very excellent first over. $52 for 5 after 9 overs. 2 new batsmen, hasn't faced a delivery. Manoj coming back after the first over, just giving 1 run and getting a wicket. Oh no, maiden, yeah. First over maiden. Starts off with a single.
Chennai was not way off from what position Royal Challengers are in. They were 67 for 4 at the 9 over mark. But then the heroics of Sanjay put them way comfortable with 123. Let's see if Royal Challengers can repeat the same.
Appeal for stumping, umpire not interested. Manoj showing his class, building pressure. Dots are going to hurt for Royal Challengers. They should be thinking to also get singles, not just boundaries. Here, they need to target the balls to hit, not hit every delivery bowled at them. That's a full toss to the fielder, misfield for a boundary. Very well bowled. Manoj really testing the lineup of Royal Challengers. Bowling slower, sensible, taking the ball out. He is really testing Royal Challengers now. Good one, good ball onto the stump. Running for two, and they just gets in comfortably. These two can run in quick. They're beat. He is doing that consistently. Pitching on the mid, taking it out, consistently beating the batsman. 13 runs of every over, 65 runs required of the last 5 with 5 wickets in hand. Interesting or challenging target. 65 runs.
Narne back into the attack.
Shrikant Narne.
Let's see the matchup between Narne and Ardeep. Is it going to be Narne's Yorker that's going to win, or Ardeep's big swing? This is a good matchup.
4 run on the boundary for Ardeep on the leg side. Narne back into the attack. Starts off with an excellent delivery on the stump, just short. That's where I think Royal Challengers failed to execute their bowling. Too many balls were under the bat at the depth. Narne doing the right thing, bowling just short. That should be the simple logic you should be following. Keep it just short and force batsmen to get under. Tejas clearly struggling. It is just short, not bouncing too much. Skiddier. They're just going all over the places right now. That's miss time for...
And it's a drop by Manoj.
It's a drop chance by Manoj. They just didn't time it well. Just straight into the hands. Dropped for 2 runs. Shouldn't be thinking too much about it. Chennai Tigers just keep the game going. Narne bowling excellent length and line to Tejas. That's another chance and easily taken at point. Tejas trying to swing slog on the mid wicket. He's gone back for 6 runs.
And
that gets 60 for 6.
And that brings Navpreet onto the crease
with a big ask in front of him. Royal Challengers literally losing the trick. Second game of the week against Chennai Tigers. Similar situation, crumbling wickets. Just trying to go big. There's a lot of room to hit straight with the bowler, with the line, rather than playing cross. Excellent over so far by Narne. Got the wicket at the right time. That's again up in the air. Should be easily taken and taken. Navpreet goes for a duck.
Back-to-back wicket to Chennai Tigers.
Narne doing absolutely right of what's required in the death over.
The task ahead, which was looking like a huge climb, is looking impossible at the moment. But there are still, I think Karnataka Royal Challengers has 11 batsmen. They definitely need heroics similar to what Sanjay did in the first innings to bring back the Royal Challengers into the game.
Required run
It's a huge task nonetheless.
Required run rate climbing 15 runs per over. Narne on the hat-trick. Can he get that hat-trick? Still the same field. 4 on the deep. On the leg side, 1 on the off. And very excellent ball and could be a run out. That's a run out. 3 wickets, 3 dot balls. That's pressure. That was not a single. Throwing away wickets.
That is pure pressure and desperation to get off strike.
That's the pressure.
2 more wickets and Chennai Tigers are easily home with the trophy.
3 wickets remaining. 62 runs to get of the last 4.1 overs. 25 deliveries, 62 runs. That's a big task, big ask. Kuldeep, the new batsman, coming in. Chennai should be really thinking simple here. That's an over, 11 over 62. 11 over 62 for 8, 62 more to get after 4 overs. Guru Naga comes in. Hardeep trying to play across and swing. $62 for 8. One run for long off. can bring in the magic for Royal Challengers? Who can do? Kuldeep clearly missing, not sighting the ball, just logging or swinging at everything. That's a catch. Should have been taken by Guru. Himself drops the wicket himself. That was an easy catch. Thought he probably traveled much faster than he expected. Last ball of the over. And another one. It's straight to him.
I think he's still reminiscing the injury that he had on his left arm finger.
3 overs done for Guru Naga. Gave 13 runs and picked up 2 wickets. Hardeep on strike. Let's face 5 deliveries. We know what he can do. Can he do the magic for Karnataka Royal Challengers? Manoj having an excellent spell today. Bowled 2 overs. 1 was a maiden. And gave 7 runs in the second over. Have a wicket. He is really the bowler of the day. Oh, starts off with an excellent delivery. Nothing of the bat so far. Deep onto the legs for a single to deep square leg. That's up high in the air. Raghu getting under net and takes it comfortably. Hardeep gone. That could be the end of the Royal Challengers. Royal Challengers chase. Last man incoming, Amit. Rohit. Rohit Power coming into the last wicket. Manoj picking up the second. Last wicket to get. That's an easy game for Chennai Tigers at the end. If $69 for 9. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Can Manoj finish it off? That's 2. Swung so hard. Flew away outside to the third man area for a 2-run. They would take it. Chennai wouldn't worry too much about it. Lot of runs to get. Required run rate 25 and over. a huge, impossible task in front of Royal Challengers. That's the end of an over. Excellent spell by Manoj, Guru. Last over remaining for Naga. Last 2 overs. 26 runs required per over. That's 4 sixes or 6 boundaries. Technically, they should score 12 boundaries to win the game. With 1 wicket left. Somewhere I feel Royal Challengers completely lost the track of the game. Vignesh coming to bowl a second over.
Hey, Mano. Our camera.
Last wicket. That gone. It's straight to the fielder. No runs. Chennai Tigers now they're home. That's hit straight, and that's a 6. Rohit Pawar. It's a 6, and that brings some joy in Royal Challengers at the wrong time. Can he do more of those consistently, at least to get closer to the target? Miss and 2 runs. Vice 2 runs. Now Chennai taking it casually. Full toss, edge of the bat. No intent to take a single. New bowler introduced for the last over, Raghu Palaniswamy. Not last bowler to bowl, but he's an excellent left arm spinner. 1 more wicket. Last over. That's ball. And end of the match, Chennai Tigers wins comfortably. Wraps up Royal Challengers for 79. Chennai Tigers have a huge win, defending 123, winning by 44 runs. Excellent bowling by Chennai Tigers. Pick up the bowlers: Arne, Naga, Manoj, Aditya, Priyesh, doing excellent stuff. Are you going to come get the camera there? Excellent win by Chennai Tigers. Good final, Matt. Chennai put good runs on the board and won that comfortably at the end. One. Closer.
Yeah, that's fine. Guys, come close a little bit.
Okay, guys, that was a very good match between Chennai Tigers and the Royal Challengers. Can they hear me? So let's bring in the Karnataka Royal Challengers captain.
Clap that.
So, congratulations, guys. First of all, very good game. You guys bowled really well. That is the reason you are champions here. I would like to thank everybody for my team coming and playing. So thank you so much. And that's all. They played well. They won. Okay. Thank you, guys.
That was the Karnataka Royal Challengers captain. Now let's have the Chennai Tigers captain, Mr. Arun Dinakaran. Yes.
Hey, congratulations, guys. It was worthy of a final. You were a fully packed team, so it was not an easy game. Congratulations, thank you. And my team, I'm really proud of my team. Everybody stepped up when I needed them, bowling or batting. Congratulations, thank you, guys. Go Tigers.
That was both the captains. Now it's time to reveal the final MVP. Any guesses? It's Sanjay.
What I can.
How does it feel to be the MVP of the finals?
No, it's just lucky, man. So I've been. This was a hard season. No, it was a hard season for me. I've been trying to perform. Every game I try to perform, but I couldn't click. But this game it really clicked, and it meant a lot for me, and also for the team. So I'm really glad I was able to finish the game. And thank you, my team, and thanks opponents. Thanks everyone.
As I said earlier, Sanjay's heroics led them to the score of 123. They alone scored 54 out of the last 5, which is, I think, the huge difference. And then now let's just bring in the champions of 2025 DPL T90 Chennai Tigers. I would like the captain and his team to the stage is yours, Arun.
Hey, Vicky, come with helmet,